We actually have Jessie Vargas on the line. Manny, you're welcome to stay on with us, man. You want to stay on with us? We're about to bring Jessie Vargas on.
Yeah, no, definitely. Bring them on, definitely.
Yo, Jesse, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready, man.
Hey, what up, Jesse, man? Welcome to the Cornermen Radio, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. How's everything, man? Long career. I think I first saw you. Me and another co-host were actually talking about this on the Mayweather Ortiz undercard when you beat Josito Lopez. Is that your biggest win on your record so far? You consider?
I guess I'd say my last victory was the biggest win on my record. It was against DeMarco. Everyone enjoyed the fight. I would say that one would have to be it. I have a couple good ones. I'm sorry, excuse me. I had a couple good ones that I enjoyed. Josecito was one of the fights that I enjoyed. DeMarco, when I fought the two Russians, they're very entertaining fights. So I've been in some good action-packed fights.
Yeah, are you still keeping in contact with Roger? I remember I first talked to you. Roger was your trainer. You still keep in contact with him at all? Oh yeah.
I actually just saw him about a week ago. It was at a boxing event here in Las Vegas, in downtown Las Vegas actually, and we were able to catch up. Man, I mean, Roger's a great guy. It's always nice hanging out with him.
That's dope, man. He trained you. He trained you from your first fight, or?
That's right. He did.
Yeah, from your first fight. Wow. And then he had to leave because of the I guess because he got his condition, right? What do you think, man? You think Floyd comes back for a 50th fight? I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. I believe so, man. I think that he's just waiting for the money to be right. He's taking some time off, but he'll be back for the 50th without a doubt. I'm sure about it.
All right, who do you think he gets? Who do you think he takes?
Me personally, when he comes back, I would like to see him fight the winner of Canelo and Cotto. I think that'd be a good one, and he would be able to make history basically when winning another title in another division.
Right.
I think that would make for a great fight and to add something else to his legacy.
Yeah, man, that would be awesome.
He has to wait it out.
He has to wait
it out and definitely come back at 50. You know what I mean? He has to come back for the 50th.
You think he has to do Rocky Marciano thing? I don't know. When you guys know him a lot more. Maybe he's of the game. He had me fooled with his retirement speech. When he did the retirement speech, I was like, okay, I think he's really gone.
You just want to see the back of him, Jesse, in it. That's what that is, isn't it? Because you're not a fan, you want to see the back of him. So you want to believe that.
Well, I mean, you know what it is.
You never know what Floyd's thinking about. He could be thinking one thing. His mind works too quick, man. He's always about he turned boxing into business. And it's always been a business, but he's took it to another business. Look at the Adrian Broner thing. Do you really believe the Adrian Broner thing might be authentic? It might be authentic on Adrian Broner's side, but Floyd might have a plan in his pocket to make more money. You never know what Floyd's talking about. Floyd is on some WWF shit while everybody else is on some boxing shit.
He knows how to sell a fight. He does know, he's
come on, let's be honest. You know a businessman. You know a businessman when you know a businessman. Come on.
Well, let's get into your legacy a little bit here.
He keeps himself relevant. You know what I mean? Keeps himself relevant. And up to date, always on the news. You know what I mean? As you know, this new Adrian Broner and Floyd Mayweather beef has been going on, but we're talking about him. You know what I mean? And no one has forgot about him. But just simply now we're talking about him. And then, he just posts videos of him looking good with a bunch of women around him. Again, that's him keeping himself out there because he is planning on coming back. You know what I mean? He's keeping us talking about him, which is good. It's good for him. It's good for business, and he will come back for the next one.
And Jesse, man, what's up, brother? We see you We see you, you doing your thing. Excuse me. You trying to? We see you out here. You throwing the reel out. You throwing the fish. You got the reel on. You trying to hook Tim Bradley. I don't know if you got any anchor on it or what you're doing, but tell us how that plan, you're going to make that work, or if it doesn't work, because we know Tim Bradley's looking at Canelo or a possible Pacquiao rubber match. Where do you go from there, brother?
Well, as of now, just as you said, we will continue to push for the Bradley rematch, and we hope that, with high hopes that he will give me the rematch, but then again, like I said, it's 2015, and a man's word at this moment isn't really worth anything nowadays, But we're gonna continue to push for it no matter what, no matter what possibilities we see in it. We have to. I can't just let it go. But in the meantime, if we don't get that fight, we have to stay busy. We have to be in important major fights. You know what I mean? And give the fans what they want to see. Give the fans great fights. That way,
to me,
they will continue to ask for it as well.
Yeah. To me, I look at it like I'm trying to be in Jessie Vargas' shoes right now, and I'm like, all right, I'm Jessie Vargas. I don't think Tim Bradley's. I feel like Tim Bradley, is got me in my rearview mirror. Do I go after? I'm gonna have to start again. Now it's Saddam Ali or Ruslan Provundikov. If you beat one of them guys, I think, bam, you're right back. Like, yo, Tim Bradley, what's good? Is them on your radar, or do you guys take a keep busy fight?
You know what? I haven't gone anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm still here. The last fight is relatively recent. You know what I mean? And we're still there. People still know us. They know we're still here. They know we're still battling to be on top. And I came out of that fight no matter what with my head up high. You know what I mean? I had Timothy Bradley knocked out. Which who could say that? Who could say that? You know what I mean? I mean, he's a talented fighter with a lot of skill, and he's one of the pound for pound best. And I had him knocked out. If it wasn't for that referee, who would have known the results? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I can't just live up on that. I got to continue to strive for the best. I always got to continue to get better as a fighter and continue giving the fans a better fight. Now, after this fight, I have changed personally. You know what I mean? I'm just basically more straightforward. You know what I mean? If a fan likes me, good. If he doesn't, too bad. Before, I used to just try to stay always clean cut. But now, man, it's just, no one cares for the nice guy. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just being straightforward. No limits, basically. You know what I mean? Just
Everybody knows Jessie Vargas is a good fighter. Everybody knows Jessie Vargas is a good fighter, but we want to know if I know you got your team behind you and they're looking out for you. They got you the Bradley fight. Fight, and they're probably going to get you a keep busy fight, but you're going to need a name. You're going to need a name like Provundikov. You're going to need a name like, you're going to have to go after and kill the prospect like Saddam Ali. Get him out of there, sniper style. That's probably what's on your radar. Am I right or wrong?
Well, yeah.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Anyone has a name?
Manny, go ahead.
Jesse, just been listening. I'm a big fan of yours. Been listening to what you're saying. You're spot on in everything you're saying. You can't worry about, who's your next opponent. You got to just stay in the gym and stay focused because from what I know in this game, a lot of the times what they try to do is learn where you at, when it comes to your training, your physical condition, and then they give you that big fight when they know that, you're slacking. Definitely a good frame of mind to keep yourself like that, keep yourself always in shape and always in the gym, and don't believe that the good man doesn't come out on top. That's total lie, man. You're a good guy. Don't change the way you are. All that hype. Let me just go back real quick and talk about Floyd Mayweather. Everybody says about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, I give him all the credit in the world. He's an awesome fighter, you know. But let's be true. Floyd Mayweather makes the money he makes because he hasn't lost. If Floyd Mayweather loses a fight, his stock goes out of the window dramatically, you know, because we all know that he has more, call it haters, call it people that don't like him, call it this or call it that. But the reason why Floyd Mayweather is such a draw, why he commands so much money, and to his credit, he understands the business. And going back to what I said, whether you hate me or you love me, you still have to pay to watch me fight. He understands that. So that's why he commands that much money. But Floyd Mayweather, I would say at least 60 to 70% of the people that buy Floyd Mayweather's fight, it's because they want to see him lose. So that's why
that was
he was smart enough to do that, though. He was smart enough to do that. He made himself the villain on purpose.
If you want to talk about something, so the real shit, if we talking today, the Floyd Mayweather ride is over. The ride, if you go on the roller coaster and you do the spins and it's 1 minute long or it's 2 minutes long, whatever it may be, the Floyd Mayweather ride is over. And he sold that shit to the fucking max. But anyways, he's trying to figure out how to rev it back up if he does come back for the 50th fight. And it has to be a person or it has to be a name. And Adrian Broner, everybody on here right now is a hardcore boxing fan. But TMZ style, these casual people, my wife or your girlfriend or whoever it may be, they know who Adrian Broner is because of hip-hop or whatnot. And the dude knows business. Like I said, he's WWF. We talking boxing.
You want some boxing? We still got one more roller coaster ride. It's in construction at the moment.
I agree with what you're saying. I agree 100% on what you're saying. And it's because I would say 80% of people that buy pay-per-view event, they're buying it because of the name. I mean, maybe I'm being a little far-fetched, but you guys don't understand what I'm trying to say. If Trinidad and De La Hoya say they're gonna fight each other again, I guarantee you they'll make millions in pay-per-view and pay-per-view boxing. Because the average person doesn't know boxing; they know names. So I told everybody with the Pacquiao Mayweather fight, I told everybody that fight was going to be disastrous. I told everybody do not spend your money on that. That's two businessmen knowing what they're doing and fooling the boxing fans. And that's exactly what happened in that fight, you know. But, my whole point to that was to tell, this young man is keep your head straight, man. Don't change your mind and being the good guy. You are the good guy. Your time is gonna come, and when it comes, you're gonna come out on top, and you're gonna come out on top with your head held high, and proud of what you're doing,
Appreciate that, man. Not only that, but I appreciate the tip that you gave me in the beginning, man, because it's true, man. Sometimes they want to catch you off guard, and you never know, and you just don't want to be put in that position. So it's always better just to stay in shape. That's totally right.
It's true. Yeah, you have to. Talking trash does. That's what people want to see. We live in the internet era. People want to see controversy. So it's like it's all well and good playing the good guy and whatnot. But I do this to everyone who comes on the show. And I tell all boxers in it. You have to. I'm not saying you have to talk trash, but it helps because it sells. Like it's not just
to a point.
Like it sells in it. Like you have to sell it. Like obviously being in the ring and whatnot is great as just being a boxer, but you have to sell the fight more. Like we're all hardcore fans on here, so we'll buy the fights and take interest. But if you like what Box and I was talking about, you taking shots at Bradley and whatnot, like that's gonna garner interest. And you're in the business of boxing, so it's like get all the money you can. So if you have to curse, get all the money you can. That's what I would say.
Yeah. To a point. I mean, to a point. I would agree with you if you're the guy. If you're the guy that if you're the guy that don't have the backing, that you don't have the promotion to be able to put you in those spots, then yeah, maybe you can get under the skin of the champion or that person that you're trying to get in the ring with. But if you do have the backing and if you do have the promoter that is moving you the right way, that can put you in that fight when your time comes, I don't think that needs to be the case, that you have to talk trash to. I mean, I can name a ton of fighters that are not trash talkers and they're legends. You know, Trinidad. You never heard Trinidad trash talking about somebody. You know, he became a legend. You know, you never heard Cotto is another guy. You know, he'll defend himself in some way, but you never hear Cotto going on radio saying, "Oh, this guy's trash." And you know,
that's true. But you know what the difference is? We're not in their era anymore. We're in the era of people want things fast, like controversy, because we have all these outlets now. Controversy. So that's why Andre Ward's one of the best, arguably the best fighter in the game right now. But most people don't know who he is.
But Jesse, let me ask you this, Jesse. What did make you bum rush the press conference? Was it more than just more than controversy? He gave you his word, correct?
Good.
You know what? It wasn't planned, man. To be honest, you know what I mean. I bumped into Tim in the weigh-in, you know, and I said hello. I shook his hand, you know, and said good luck. But I did tell him, hey, we still got to do the rematch. You know what I mean? So every time I see him, of course. But when I went into the press conference, I didn't plan on it. It's just he was stating how his wife takes care of business and that he doesn't make any decisions. He leaves that up to his wife. And well, in that moment, it kind of sparked some fire there, because I thought, well, why would you agree to a rematch with me? You know, why would you open your mouth if you're not the guy in charge? If you don't have the balls if you don't have if you can't speak out and give your own opinion, you know what I mean? So that's when I came out and I said, then why did you agree to give me a rematch on HBO? You know what I mean? And that's how that started. It's just, you know, from him saying that, yeah, he was basically contradicting himself. Why would he?
He probably
if he has to ask his wife first.
Yeah, he probably understands, like, I should take that rematch, but he's now looking at, like, possibly getting like $10 million to fight Canelo. Who knows, or a little less to fight Pacquiao. But I gotta say, I gotta say, Jesse, I gotta say to Jesse, because bro, watching that fight, I was looking and I'm like, yo, you had the right hand. What round did you realize? Because you know you were trying to set that up. It was clear as day he was open for the right hand. And I know it's tough to see when you're in the ring like that. But Eric Morales, legendary fighter, what round was he telling you, like, yo, you have that right hand, bro?
Eric was telling me to let my hands go throughout the entire fight. You know, the game plan was to outbox him and to use straight punches, you know, long punches. The thing is that my body just didn't that night, just for a few, this last camp really took a toll on my body, just because I don't want to go into just go into a bunch of things, but to be honest, it was the worst camp I've had. You know, my body was extremely exhausted, but I just thought to myself that I would recover the week of the fight. You know, and basically I came into the fight and I wasn't able to do anything that I wanted to. You know what I mean? I couldn't let go of my hands for some reason. And then in the 11th and 12th round, I said, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm going to get low, and I'm going to look for these big power shots. You know what I mean? And that's when I made that decision on my own and just got real low. And just.
I mean, it was a beautiful shot.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I tried it in the 8th. I tried it in the 8th and the 10th. I tried it a couple times, and I was close. I mean,
it's a copycat league. Like, were you watching Ruslan? Because Ruslan landed that right hand where he ducked a little low, came over the top, and he was pinpointing with the right hand. Did you watch a lot of that Ruslan fight? No,
I didn't watch it, but
you didn't.
But it was just a punch that I felt comfortable with, you know, and that I use every now and then, and I could see myself landing it. And not only that, but it was one of the only punches that I could throw that was quick, that I couldn't throw straight. It's just, I guess, you know, in the 11 and 12 round, coming back to your question, that's when I said, you know what, I feel I might be down on the scorecards. I'm going to get low, and I'm going to try knocking this guy out. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. And I did do it, and I wish that they would have gave me those extra seconds just to find out whether I was going to finish him at that moment or not. You know what I mean? I had him hurt. Like he's never been in that position. But, you know, officially,
I mean that must have been heartbreaking, right? The ref stops.
Of course.
Officially, we have unfinished business just yet. We do. Yeah. We never finished that last round, you know, completely. So, you know, that's what I'm going back at.
Jessie,
let me ask you this: do you think that you knock him out, though? Do you think that you knock him out
in the rematch?
No.
Moment?
At that moment.
Without a doubt. I remember. I mean, I can't give you the facts just because I can't predict the future. But what I felt, in my opinion, I remember that scene. I remember that moment. I was just getting ready to take a step back and then give him a big right hand. And at that moment, his head was literally almost to his knees. I don't know if you remember that moment. I mean, I have a picture in the position that he was in. When they broke us up, he was basically bent over. His arms were low. His head was, getting to his knees. So imagine if I would have came in with a right hand. I remember that position that he was in when the ref came in. You know what I mean? If he wasn't going to stop it, he shouldn't have came in. It was such an important moment for me in the position that he was, and the moment was crucial. You know what I mean? And I wish that he would have let me just finish that fight. You know, it's just it was uncalled for. I don't know why he had to jump in there, but hey.
That's
to your credit. To your credit. You know, I'm I don't know if you know, but I'm a boxing promoter, and you know, I've been in the business for years. And I'm talking to you in a business sense of the boxing world. You know, Bradley's a smart man. Obviously, you probably give him that respect that he's a smart businessman. So, and hopefully you take this the right way. You knowing what you know, and I could 100% believe that you believe that you would have knocked him out, or that you are able to knock him out. Well, Bradley being the smart man that he is,
and him knowing that also.
Also knows that. Exactly.
That is why he does not want to give me the rematch.
Risk,
and then there's also big fights with a lot of money involved.
Exactly. The risk for him doesn't pay the thing. If he thought that he could beat you, if he thinks that he can go right through you, that fight would have happened. So, with that being said, I mean, I can see really in your heart, man, and I can see, and this is one of the things that I've seen a lot of fighters, take in so much that they're not able to succeed in their career. You know, that fight, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, bro. Take this and run with it. Take it that you know you are a great fighter. That if the fight's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Don't dwell on, you know, oh, he's not gonna give me the rematch. He's not this. He's not that. Take it as he's scared of me. I gotta move on. I gotta prove to the people that are gonna put food in my table that, you know, that I am a better fighter. I'm gonna beat like Boxing Night was saying, these other names, not, you know, take them out the way, and then, you know, obviously it's gonna have to happen. If not, then you're the one on top. No matter what, you become on top. So, you know, don't let that consume you,
That's
bro.
exactly what I'm thinking now. You know what I mean? I'm just going to continue. Of course, I'm going to push for the rematch. I'm not going to give up on that. But I'm going to continue, and if I don't, well, then I'm going to beat any guy in front of me in a way that the fans will enjoy it and that they themselves will ask for the rematch. And once it will generate enough noise, then I'm sure that we will make it. But until then, we're going to continue on performing well for our fans and continue to get better as a fighter.
Exactly.
You know, I'm in here for the long run. I've said it before.